It had been just a few hours since he'd posted on social media that Ukraine's President Zelenskyy was a dictator. At the end of an extraordinary day of diplomatic meltdown, the question was, would he repeat the claim again in his evening speech, or would he move on? We got the answer quick enough.
A dictator without elections. Zelenskyy better move fast, or he's not going to have a country left. Got to move fast, because that war is going in the wrong direction. In the meantime, we're successfully negotiating an end to the war with Russia.
To an investment conference full of billionaires, and with his own team front row, he again belittled Zelenskyy as a modestly successful comedian. He framed the war as a transaction in which America was paying huge sums and getting nothing back. And then this, to the alarm of European leaders.
This war is far more important to Europe than it is to us, and that there's a very big, beautiful ocean, a separation.
All of it together, bluntly, hardly suggests that Trump's America is committed to Europe's defense. A double down then, a repetition of his post from hours earlier that Volodymyr Zelenskyy is a dictator, and not one word of criticism for Vladimir Putin. For Europe, for European governments, this will leave them genuinely bewildered. It's not just the black and white of what he said, it is the speed with which he seems to have ditched Ukraine and the alliance. Among the delegates listening to his speech, Britain's new ambassador, Lord Mandelson.
Very interesting speech.
Interesting. The Prime Minister's got his work cut out next week.
Be a good visit. We're looking forward to it.
What's your view on his assessment that Zelenskyy is a dictator?
I'm not going to comment on this, as you know, Mark.
It will be for his boss, Prime Minister Starmer, next week at the White House to navigate this truly delicate diplomatic balance. Inside, the president's extended family, son-in-law Jared Kushner, with nothing to say and somewhere to go. The president's dictator comments came after Zelenskyy had felt compelled to correct the record, because Mr. Trump on Tuesday had said that Ukraine had started the war.
We understand where it's coming from, Russia, and we have evidence that these figures are being discussed between the US and Russia. Unfortunately, President Trump, whom we deeply respect as the leader of a nation we highly value, is also caught in this disinformation space. I would like to see more truth from Trump's team.
In Washington, on Capitol Hill, damage limitation, and from some on Trump's own side.
I don't consider Zelenskyy a dictator, but we do need elections, but that's got to happen after a ceasefire. I'm a practical guy. Putin is truly a dictator. What you have to do here is find a conclusion to the war that will not lead to a third invasion.
Optimists in Europe insist, or maybe just hope, that this is all part of some Machiavellian, Trumpian masterstroke, that with his disruptive billionaire behind him, he hasn't surely really switched sides. Mark Stone, Sky News in Miami.